the smacking down.
All right, guys, welcome to our November 1st Monday Zoom. How many of you guys were up last night ordering the snowman countdown? Anybody? I went ahead and I was up because I thought it was going to be super popular and it could sell out, but I think we're still doing good. I haven't heard of any of it selling out or anything, and I'm glad that's the only thing they released really last night. But anyway, so if I look a little tired, I was up late, but yeah, anyway, glad you guys are hopping on. We are recording this so people can go back and watch later. I'm going to mute everybody. If you have a question or something, you can unmute yourself and ask. We'll do some questions at the end too, but we have so many great ideas. Our directors met last week, I guess, and we just really were just like sharing and sharing and sharing. We said, okay, this has got to be what we do this week. Like, these ideas are really great. And I think that they're going to help for just additional sales. I mean, Scentsy is already doing so many. Did you guys watch the end of the month live with Lacey and Dan? Aren't you loving Lacey and Dan together? Like, they really like feed off of each other well, and it's just so enjoyable. I love hearing from Heidi and Orville, and I know some of us were like a little nervous that it was just going to be different, but they're really fun to watch. And Dan did get his teeth out, in case you were concerned. These vampire teeth in, if you didn't watch. And I thought they were like little plastic kid ones. No, they were like stuck in with something, but he did get them out. Where was I going with this? I have no idea. There were a lot of LTOs that they mentioned. They were like, we're going to do this and this special and this special and this special. I don't know how they're going to fit it into November. I have no idea. But on top of that, we, Jen and Kaylin and I are going to share some ideas just all leading up until that Christmas time, the holiday season. We're just going to be sharing some like gifting ideas, little things that we can do for our customers just to make it easy for them to shop and choose us to buy from for their gifts. Okay. So first in the chat, will you, just as a little warm up here, I'm curious. Oh my gosh, I can't even name them all right now. Of the 3 holiday scents, the 3-pack, have you gotten those? Those of you who have the 3-pack, they are Mighty Pine, which is super strong pine to me. Joy and Wonder and Mulled Cider and Spice. Which is your favorite? And if you haven't smelled them, just guess. I'm thinking you could guess. From a Mighty Pine, Joy and Wonder is currant and raspberry and cinnamon. And then Mulled Cider is blood orange, fruit cider, and cinnamon. So what is your favorite of those?
Mighty Pine is probably my favoriteest Christmas tree scent they've made to date.
I
have it in 2 flowers
pie.
and like 4 pods ready to go.
Wow. That would be a great one, since it comes in pods. That would be a great one to put in a wall fan, like right by your tree, if you like that Christmas tree smell but don't want a real tree.
Pretty in Plaid was my previous favorite, and I got a bunch in the clearance, but this one by far, even over Pretty in Plaid, is my favorite. It smells like an outdoor tree farm, straight up. So
good recommendation. So now you guys, if you are not a pine person, but you have a customer who's wanting one, there, you've heard that it's really, really good. Okay, we had 1 person vote for the Joy and Wonder. My vote is the Mulled Cider, because I'm like a sweet scent person. So, but we have everybody kind of, at least everything got represented. Stick around, by the way, I'm going to do a giveaway at the very end of our Zoom. So make sure you stick around to the very end of that. But we're going to get started, and Jen's going to share a bunch of cute little crafty ideas first. I am going to make, I don't know if it's like what I do is what ends up being in the recording, or is the recording just showing the speaker anyway? Do you guys know? I think maybe recording just shows speaker view.
You need to put it on speaker view if you want the speaker to show up.
Do I need to do it now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do it now because she's going to be showing some stuff. So here we go, Jen, take it away. You are muted though.
Sorry, I had to unmute real quick. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm a little froggy from this weekend because we had a ton of stuff going on. My kids had homecoming. So I'm so bummed that I missed the end of month, but I need to go catch back up on that and see what all those LTOs Amy's talking about. So I definitely need to go catch up on that. Anyway, I have started some gifts for my VIP group. I do them every year. I've done them for, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 years, offering little things. I started with offering like hand soaps. I know you guys have probably seen like on Pinterest where they do like a hand soap and a little tag on it that says like hands down, you're the best. And so I started doing those a while back and offering like teacher gifts and stuff like that. So it kind of got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I started offering more and more gift options for my VIP. So I don't post this on my regular page. I do only post it in my VIP group, and I let them know what it looks like. So a lot of times I will do something similar to this. So I get some mugs. I shop at different places, like this one's from Hobby Lobby where everything was 50% off. So came to like $4.50. I usually try to keep my mug under $5 no matter where I'm finding it. My other place to go for those is Home Goods. They have a lot of really cute $3.99 mugs, so I grab those. And then I usually try to put some type of ornament in there. And I was looking around this year and I could not find any dollar ornaments at my Target because they were just either cleaned out already or they weren't there yet. I don't know. So what I did is I got a little garland in their Wonder Shop section. And this is actually a garland that I cut and made into individual ornaments. And it turned out to be so much cheaper than buying an ornament that almost looked exactly like this that they wanted to charge $3 a piece for. So I got this for $10 and made like 10 ornaments. I think there was 10 snowflakes on there and I just cut it and tied it. So that was a little nice tip. And then I always get my scent circles in there and I buy those at a 6-pack bundle. And I do start stocking up on those quite often. So a lot of times I'll put that as my perpetual reward, just to kind of like get a bunch of those in my hands. And then I did a soap in the mug as well. So I got the holiday soaps, and then I'll just wrap it all in a little cellophane and ribbon, and it's good to go. And I'll do for 15. So you can just kind of add what you like. I also get like these little trees. If you didn't want to do an ornament and you really want to keep the cost down, say you want to do like a $10 gift. I did $10 gifts with hand soap and a scent circle just in the bag, no mug at all. And then I put like an ornament or one of these little trees that come in packs from Target. So you can kind of find what suits your budget as far as what you want to offer. And then if you're like a little nervous about buying a whole bunch of mugs, because what I do is I'll just put this up on my page and say, I am going to start making mugs. If you would like one that looks like this, I'm going to put my order in for all the goodies to fill on this week. So comment below if you want me to make you one. So then I'll put my order in once I know how many I need. But I do like to get all the mugs like at one time because they sell out. And if you're a little bit nervous about doing that, just leave the price tags on, because in case you don't sell that many, you can take the mugs back and it's fine. Just take them back before Christmas and you're okay. So if you buy like 12 and you don't end up selling the whole 12, just return the mugs and then you're not out the money. So I do order the product once I know, how many they want, although I do tend to stock up on the scent circles just because I know they go. And if I don't end up selling them in the mug, I usually put them on the outside of a package, like as a thank you. So I'll use them regardless. And then also the sprays are always like a really fun thing to put in the mugs. Like if you have a smaller mug and you just want to pop a little spray in there, or a scent circle and spray. But a really easy $10 one is just the hand soap. Sorry, I'm gonna drink water real quick. I'm all froggy from yesterday. I'll just tie a little hand soap in a cellophane bag. And then on the outside, I'll put the scent circle and a little ornament on the scent circle. So that can be a really inexpensive $10 gift. You're not investing a lot in mugs or anything like that. So that makes it really cheap. I also try to do like fun little gifts for a lot of people in my group like pink, even if they're not little girls. So I'll try to do something fun with like a little girly ornament, like this little unicorn ornament. I'll put it on a Berry Blessed scent circle with a Berry Blessed soap, and add maybe like a cinnamon buttercream bar if I want to do something that's a little higher than the mug gift. So I can offer that as well. And I just find these cute little like rope baskets super cheap on Amazon. So those are just a couple ideas. I always try to look in the Target dollar section, because usually I can find dollar ornaments in there or little fun things to add like this. These little like mini ornaments. I'll just put sometimes like a little mini ornament on there in the mug as well. And then I just get some little like paper shreds. So that is about it, but hopefully that gives you some fun ideas. There was also these little gnomes. Let me see if I can show you this. These were in the dollar section at Target as well, these little gnomes. And I just packaged it in a little basket with a bar and a room spray, and I thought it turned out really cute. And they had two different colors. Huh?
I said, oh, you found the gnomes. Our
Yes,
Target
I
still
did.
didn't have
I
them.
found one. So there was a couple different colors. I don't know if you found all the colors, but this is the one that my store had. So I thought that was a little cute idea too. And then that's how it looks wrapped. So I just get these little cello bags from Amazon and then just kind of wrap everything up. That's about it.
Thanks for sharing those. When you were talking, I was thinking, can you guys see this? The room sprays with the little Santa hats on them. Isn't that so cute? Somebody found those hats at Hobby Lobby, but they're also on Amazon. And I looked, I think they were like 2.5 inches or something that fit. That's just like so cute to me. To
Those
put
are
those
cute.
on the room sprays, if that like fits the theme. As we were talking, you guys, as Jen and Kayla and I were talking last week, we just really were expressing like how great this is for our customers to have these options already made. So like people will love these for teacher gifts, for those gifts where they've got to like have things for several people, you know, but it's like too hard to think about something specific for each one. Like people will kind of stock up and think, okay, who else do I have to shop for? Okay, give me like 3 of these, you know? And even if it's as simple as like she said, like this, she started with just soaps with like people will do, did you say like we wash you a Merry Christmas? There's these little tags. I am telling you, if you Google, we wash you a Merry Christmas, somebody's got to have a tag. Even if it's not a Scentsy, people will give soaps, you know, for gifts for teachers and their hairdresser. And like, there are some people who go real big and buy gifts for a lot of people. So this is great for that. Does anybody have anything to add to those real quick?
I have 2 questions about it.
Okay.
Okay,
Arlena, go
Jess,
ahead.
you go first. Oh, okay. Okay, so one, I'm gonna just cross-reference. Your soaps are 6 and your circles are 3, right? So it's 9, but you're charging 15.
You could charge 10. You could charge 10 if you want to.
No.
just
I
cover
thought we
the
couldn't
cost of
charge
the
for
mug.
more than what the Scentsy items cost. Because I tried doing one like this last year and someone
10% above.
Okay. So the official word from Scentsy is that you can, whatever the cost of the product is, then you can charge 10% of, so if the product is $10 worth, then you can do $1 add-on. And then from there, I think is where you can add your tax, your shipping and tax.
Okay.
See, mine, I just include the tax and everything in the price. So I don't add tax on to the 15. I just add everything into it. So I don't charge them tax on top of it. It's just all inclusive in there. So
That's your flat rate.
yeah, that should cover like all bases. But I know
So-
you could probably get a little cheaper mugs. Like if you wanted to get a dollar tree mug and do it that way and make sure you're in that 10%. But then if you're charging tax, it's still going to go up a little bit. So I just made it a clean 15, but
No, that
that's up
just
to
makes
you.
sense. I just wanted to make sure because I just remember in the groups that I saw, I was trying to do mine. So I kind of broke even more just using my rewards to get the items, but it didn't really profit. So it was just like, because then the other thing is like, how do you advertise? Because you're not really supposed to say you have stock. So now it's like, how do I say, I'm just curious about the wording, I guess, because before I did them as like a pre-order basically and hope to like break even, and it worked. But like I said, after that, it's like, how do you say, oh, I have these?
Yeah, I would just post like one and
Okay.
then say in your group, in a private setting, and just say, I'm going to be making gifts that look like this. And then
Okay.
as soon as you let me know how many you want, I will put the order in. So they don't assume that it's stock. So if
Okay.
I'm taking an order and then putting the order in for them, then I'm buying based on their order rather than selling stock. So that's kind of how you can word it.
Okay. But then
Um,
really just have like 20 made, like kind of
And
idea.
if you already have them made up, they don't have to know you already have them made up. You're
Right.
just telling them you're taking orders, and then you've got them.
Okay.
One way to
No,
kind
like
of, I think the wording that you could use is I will be making limited quantities. Like I'm only going to be doing so many of these this year or offering so many. You're not
Okay.
saying you have stock, but like you just have a limit to how many you can do. So there are ways to kind of work around because, you know, for everybody who doesn't know, Arlena, I'm glad that you said that. Like we can't
Thank you.
say that we have stock in a public setting, which includes a private or closed Facebook group, since he considers that a public place. So you cannot say that you have stock. We also cannot we cannot give or offer. We can say I have a special offering right now, or I'm offering a special, but we can't give details for pricing or what's included necessarily in that. So that's very important that we keep that in mind, since he has those guidelines for a reason. And we want to make sure that we are sticking with that, because there's a lot of people who don't want there's a lot of people who don't want to see people like us do well in our businesses, but so we follow the rules and then we succeed in our businesses. So thank you, Jen, for sharing that.
You're
Is there
welcome.
anything compliance wise that I needed to mention?
No, just
think-
the wording.
Okay, so I'm going to actually share. So another idea that I've seen people do.
Hold on. Hey,
lately-
Amy, one
Yeah.
other thing. So you have the label, or you found some labels that say we wish you a Merry Christmas. So we have to be really careful at work. So I was hoping you'd have a happy holidays. So it seemed a little bit more like broad, general, whatever.
That's cute. Yeah, that's another way to do it. I like it.
Okay, go ahead.
So another thing that I've seen people do, and I did this last year, was offer mystery bags. This is especially great if you do kind of have stock that you've accumulated. You know, we don't say you have to keep a lot of stock, but if you do have some things that you've gotten, put together mystery bags. Okay, so what I did last year was I took like hand creams. I had some that I said were wax, that included wax for people who, you know, they've got a warmer, but then I had some that were not wax related. But I did like, I named all these bags. Like I said I have these bags and they were named like Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. I said they're just these mystery bags. Now that's kind of stock, but that can be texted. Am I right? That can be texted out. So I texted that to my customers. And one thing that you could do is like post a picture of one and say, I've got a really fun offering that I'm doing over the next week. It's first come, first served. Message me if you want more details. But it's just like a flat rate for every bag. They don't know what they're getting, but obviously I gave them more than what they, you know, more than what they paid. So they did get a good deal. But for me, it was just kind of offloading some stuff. If you do. Another thing is you can totally make up things like this and then just order them. You can say, I'm making a mystery bag, or I'm making surprise gift bags. And then like some people are like, just do my shopping for me. So one thing that I'm offering, have you guys seen Have you heard of the thing where people do boos? Like they boo you at Halloween. It's like this thing now, like getting booed. There's another thing that somebody told me, being elfed at Christmas time, just dropping off a fun little surprise on people's doors. So I've been thinking, okay, to bridge that gap, I think I'm going to do little thank you bags, or call them thank you grams or something. And I'm going to have these little bags made up so that people can either, they can come get them for me, or I can drop them off and they can give them to teachers, or I can actually go and drop off a surprise gift for their friends. They just tell me, I'll tell them my area that I can deliver to, and then they can tell me the address, and I'll just go and surprise. So what I'm doing is I just ordered a new tissue paper because I thought that was very folly, little thank you stickers. And then I'm going to do a few different kinds of things based on, I got a bunch of stuff with host rewards this month. So I got like a bunch of soaps and some car bars, and I'm just putting together a few different things. So this is stock that I have. So I'm going to be careful to not say like, this is stuff that I can send out right now. I'm going to say, if you're interested, let me know. They're going to be going out over the next few weeks. I can deliver or whatever. But same thing, like I've got a hand soap, a car bar, and a room spray. And then I just bought like a bunch of cards, you guys, off of Amazon. You can buy little stickers. And then I like to put something kind of fun. So I just got like little caramels, but it's a fun little thing. So I will put this out. I'll like lay everything out kind of and take a cute little picture of it. And then I'll say, who wants one of these? I can do deliveries, or if they want to pay for shipping, I'll do shipping. But that's something I'm going to do. Another cool idea with that, which I haven't figured out my wording yet, is some Scentsy consultants have figured out that when they did the boos, when they did the boo bags, they included a card that said, if you would like to pass it on to 2 of your friends, call me. So they would get perpetual orders from like their original customers. They would have people calling them, I got the cutest little package on my front porch. Thank you for booing me. I want to do it for these 2 friends. And then they would go and they would deliver. So that's another really cool option. And I think I'm going to try to figure out a way to print a little card to put it inside this. And then it'll say like, so-and-so sent you a thank you gram. If you'd like to pay it forward, then here's the number to call, and I'll help you do that. So that's that. Let's see. But you can call it like being elfed. And that's that. I had a couple more things I just want to show you real quick before Kaylin talks about open houses. Guys, how cute are these? I've done these for the last couple of years. No, I lied. I just did this last year and my customers really liked it. These are little turkey stickers. Do you guys have turkey in Canada for Thanksgiving? Is that a thing?
Yeah, but ours was like already the
but like turkey is a thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe it was just us being weird with turkey, but like there's Santa, there's little elves, there's snowmen. If you look like, I don't know what I looked up on Amazon, but they're like little stickers. I'll put it in the comments here if you guys are interested in that. But like, these are really fun. And if I know how many kids they have, I'll put that many in their bags, just with all of my customer orders over this season. So that is that. All right. Let's go to Kaylin. And then,
hey, Amy.
Yeah.
Hey, before I talk about what I'm supposed to talk about, I was just going to show a few more things to kind of bounce off of Jen. So Jen goes and gets her cups at Hobby Lobby. I'm a little more thrifty than that. I don't like to spend that much on my giveaways. That's the beauty of this business. You guys can do whatever you want. But here's another ideal that you can do. This is a body scrub. And this is a pair of socks that I got out of the dollar spot at Target. So these were $1. And then I just tied a cute little ribbon around it. And that's a cute gift. Now this here, Jen was talking about ornaments. This here is a clear ornament. I picked those up in the dollar spot at Target. You get 6 of them in a bag for $3. But what I want to show you is this pops off. And if you use a little funnel, you can fill that with some Scentsy Soak. And then there's a flyer page where you can print off all the information you need to attach. So you could do this as your ornament on your gifts. So I wanted to share that. And then I also wanted to share, you don't have to do a gift. You could just do something like this if you don't have the money to go out and do gifts. And then I'll stick a candy cane in here. And so that's a room spray and a scent circle is all that is. I get my cups at Dollar Tree. So I've got the coffee cups. But then last year I bought a bunch of these coffee cups. And I will put like, last year what I did is I put like Hug in a Mug, room spray, I did a bar, and I did a scent circle. These were only $1. I don't charge for this. This is my gift to them. I just charge for my product. I put it in a cute cellophane bag. And then at Dollar Tree, instead of candy canes, they have candy cane spoons. So I tied a pretty bow around it and then tied a spoon. So they've got a little mixer to mix their hot cocoa. You could add a package of hot cocoa if you wanted to. So there was that. And then these bags I get at Dollar Tree. And then I add some, right here. I add some of this fake snow. And then I add a room spray and a scent circle. So there's some other ideas that you could do. And then I got these cups also. So there's some other ideas that you can do that you don't have to spend a lot. And you have a cute little gift. So I just thought I'd share that.
Can I say one more thing? I didn't specifically mention this, but for the last like 3 or 4 years, I've done like, I just call them Christmas boxes. And I have customers who are like, are you going to do your Christmas gift boxes again? And it's just a surprise. I usually put like a mini warmer and some bars, or like this year, I'm probably going to do a wall fan and some pods and then like whatever. But then I include like an ornament, but I put it in a box and I wrap it. And somehow it's magical and they get real excited and they tell, they're like, oh my gosh, that person loved getting that every year. And like I have a customer who's like, please tell me you're making those again. So it's just an idea. Like even if you don't want to make it in a cute little mug or something, just get some boxes. I did buy this crinkle paper after Christmas one year. I bought like all of it. So I use that. Also, you guys, if you get the whiff box, be sure to save that purple crinkle paper. That's like perfect. It just seems like I'm always so like uniform, always having that purple crinkle paper. Nope. Thanks, whiff box. But anyway, yeah, don't be afraid just to like put together one thing and say, this is what's going in my box, my Christmas boxes. If you want one, and then you order based on that. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Are you wanting me to? You're not, we can't hear you.
Whoop. Will you talk about open houses?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so this time of year, you usually see a lot of open houses. And that is the thing that I like to do is open houses. I do a lot of fairs and shows. So my last show for this season is this next Saturday. And so what stock I normally have left over, then I can do my open houses. This year I have a lot of stock left over. I had COVID and it happened during the time of my biggest show of the year. And so I didn't get to do my show. So anyhow, I'll do several open houses this year. There's a lot of different open houses that you can do. You can do the traditional open house where you set it up in your front room and you have, your customers come in and shop. I know with COVID going on, a lot of areas still are kind of still social distancing and stuff. So if you didn't want to open your whole entire home up, I have a friend in Oregon who they are still under mask mandate and social distance and all the things. So she has a foyer, is that how you say it? In her house, and it's a pretty big one. So what she does is she sets her tables up in kind of an arch where they can't get into her house. They just open the front door, they come in, and she has her tables set up and they shop right there. So there's that you can do. I also have another friend in Ohio who has an immune deficiency, or what do you call it? Anyhow, so she's not allowing anyone into her home either. So what she did is she set up her open house in her garage. And so you could set up in your garage where people could come in and shop and still kind of be social distance. So those are a couple of other ways that you could do a traditional open house. Now I'm going to share some fun different types with you. One of the ones that I have done for years, I have done this ever since I joined Cincy, is during November and December, I clean my car completely out. I put my back seats down so that my car is completely open. And then what I do is any stock that I have left, I have the great big 31 bags, and I'll put, especially night lights, because they're an inexpensive gift. I'll fill it with any night lights I have. I'll put my bars in there. And then I meant to have one over here, and I don't have one over here. But 31 has these little, I can see them over there, have these little square bags with handles. They're a perfect little square. And I have a shower rod that I put in the back of my car, and I hang all those bags on the shower rod. And one of them has red and white dots. I'm looking at them. One has a reindeer. One has an elf. So it makes it festive. And when you decorate festive, it puts people in the Christmas shopping mood. So I'll fill those with scent circles, room sprays, car bars, and I have those hanging so they can shop. And so what I do is I will contact any customers that I have that I know that works in offices. And I'll have one customer that will be my contact. And you can do it as a party, or you can just have her, do the work for you, and then you might gift her something. But anyway, I'll say, hey, I'm going to come by this week. What's a good time that you could have everyone down in the parking lot to shop out of my car? And so I do that. Now, a couple of years ago, I think it was Rachel Pence, is that her name? Or was it Chelsea Otto? One of those superstar directors, they kind of put a spin on the back of the car, and they set theirs up like a party. So they have like a little mini Christmas tree, and then they have their warmers setting out on boxes and stuff. I don't do that. Mine is real, come in and go. They're on their lunch break or they're getting off work. So mine is just they come and they shop. I'll open it if they want to see it. So that's one thing you can do. You could call it a parking lot party, or, just an office party, whatever. So that's one. And then another type is a vendor event. If you know other consultants with other companies, it's a good time this time of year to get in with one of them, and you could hold it in your home. I've done one before in a hotel. The hotels usually have little meeting rooms, and you can rent them. And I had a lady that rented a hotel room, not a room, but a meeting room, and she had, I don't know, about 7 vendors there. And now with these, it's very important when you do these with vendors that each vendor invites all of their customers, and you set up some refreshments for them, and then all of their customers and my customers all come in and shop from everyone. So that's another good thing to do this time of year. If you don't do fairs and shows and you don't have a lot of stock, you want to make sure that you have an open party set up on your workstation at all times. You guys, you would be surprised at how many times I have gone through my performance tab and I am looking at people that are about to promote, and I'm going to shout them out on Facebook, and I'm going to share their link with their friends so that they can, promote and get orders on this party. You will be surprised at how many people do not have an open party set up. I'm going to share a little secret with you. I had an open party set up all month of October, and I try not to close my parties out without giving that host kit away. And I had tried and tried to give that host kit away, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't give it away, you guys. But you know what? I closed that party out last night because nobody wanted the host kit. I had $75 worth of free products and I had 5 half price items. You guys, right there, I bought all of my stuff that I need to make my bags for this season. So make sure you always have an open party set up. And if it's someone that just goes online and orders, you want to gather those points is what I try to call them so that you get the free and half price stuff. One other thing that I wanted to share with you is right now, so many companies are out of stock on so much of their inventory. But you know what? Scentsy was prepared. They order our stuff long, long ago. We have plenty of inventory, you guys. And here's the other thing. If we get down past our Christmas shopping deadline on about December 17th, I try to do some kind of open house. If it's just a real quick one at my house. And this is why. If you have been shopping all season long and you have that one person that is really hard to buy for, when you get to December 17th, you are tired of shopping. And if your budget for that person is $30 and you walk in and you see the shining light warmer that's $55 and this person collects lanterns or any type of thing like that and they see that warmer, they're going to blow their budget and they're going to buy it. You know why? Because they're done. They're tired of shopping. They're going to see something and they're going to buy it. I have some of my best sales around December 17th every year. So I think that is all that I was supposed to share. Did I leave anything out, Amy?
I think that's everything that I had written down as we were talking and I took notes. So thank you for that. Okay, so I just in some summarizing kind of and coming back around before we like have questions, or I want to hear if you guys have stuff too. But I was just going to say, don't be afraid to try new things. If you've tried some kind of a gift thing before and didn't, you felt like it kind of flopped, like that happens to all of us where we try something and it doesn't work, but you know what? Then we tried something different the next year, or maybe even the same thing, but worded it differently or took a different picture or sent it out a different way. And then there's the results that we were hoping for. So don't be afraid. Like if you've tried something, try something else, try again. And I think that you'll see some success with it. Okay. Does anybody else have anything that they want to share that they've done since we have some time tonight? Jess?
Okay, so you guys all know that I'm obsessed with my puppy. Last year, I took a really good picture of her, like under the Christmas tree with a couple of Scentsy bars, and I called it Moxie's Mystery Bag. And I just did wax only, and I don't know if I did 6 or 10, but I did it like towards the end. So I have an event on the December 4th. I did it towards like right after that because I wanted to get rid of, I don't want Christmas smells in January. So I did that. You guys, I don't have kids. I'm not having kids. So use what you have. I'm using my dog and she's going to go to work for me again this winter.
That's a really good idea, Jen. I took a marketing class years and years ago, and in the marketing class, they teach you that the 2 best sellers for selling any product is pets and children. Use your pets and use your children.
Kathy, you can unmute.
I posted a picture of an event that I did last weekend in the Lantana Ladies League group, and I think I also posted it on my page. But my intent was to go in and set up my booth and get pictures and then have pictures of everything all displayed. So customers would come, draw them out, come to the festival, come shop, see everybody's got all this great stuff. I went in, I took my picture after I had set up the tables and my bar rack and a shelf. That's the only picture I got. And I thought, how in the world can I fix this? So I went on to Facebook especially after the president had said, post something in the members only group. And so let me see if I can read it to you real quick. I posted the picture of nothing. It's just empty racks and tables that have tablecloths. And so what I said was, y'all, this post is going to seem a little weird and maybe a little bit funny. Yesterday, I was working with my friend B. Bragg at the Marcus High School Drill Team Craft Fair. Thank you, lovely assistant. Excellent show, lots of great vendors and unique items to start your Christmas shopping. I started on Friday evening with setting up my booth tables and intended on taking lots of pictures. Then Saturday came. We set up all the product and then it happened. The doors opened. We were truly blessed by the turnout. We were so busy that I totally dropped the ball on taking more pictures, palm to the face. So this is all I've got. By the way, I've never run out of bags and I've never run out of ones for change. That's how good this show was. And I got so much interaction with that post because it was sincere. I mean, I just told everybody what actually happened. And the president of the Ladies League has a degree in marketing and her brand used to be On the Border. And she said that was the perfect post because it was real. And people want that. At first they thought I sold out of everything. And I was like, oh gosh, God, I would have loved to have sold out of everything. But it was an amazing show. And I've never run out of ones. I've never run out of bags, but I ran out of both.
Congrats on your great show.
So.
All right. Anybody else have anything that you've been doing or anything you've done in the past, like specifically about Christmas stuff?
So my VIPs know, and they just know at this point, I don't say anything, but our rewards usually between September and October build up me doing mystery bags. So Black Friday, they know I do, I post a bag an hour or a deal an hour. And it is a first come, first serve. And if they want it shipped, they just pay the shipping, same thing. I literally just say I don't even have a picture of the bag. I have a same image that just says Black Friday that I use over and over. And I go bag, again, I name them, whatever, Into the Woods, right? Is up. They're all the same price. And this year I'm going to mix it up and say, laundry lovers, message me. And then I haven't completely figured out the details this year, but it's going to be, if they want to order within that hour, let's say 20% off a laundry bundle or any laundry items you want. But they have to commit within that hour and send the payment. And then I'll submit everything at the end. And I'm hoping I'll just balance between what I'll do between party savings and whatever, and try that way. But I'm going to do a mix for those that aren't local, because then I don't mind still shipping the other ones out that need it, because I might have to eat it there a little, but I'm hoping I'll make up with at least the on-hand cash flow I'll get from the bags to offset those costs, and then keep my PVR up for the 2,000 for my goal this month. So they know building up my group rewards, at least for the few months before, always builds up my mystery bags. And so that's my Black Friday deal I do.
That's fun.
So
Hey, Amy, speaking of Black Friday, maybe since we have a little bit of time left, we could talk about this stuff that was on End of the Month if people didn't hear it.
Yeah, I found a list, by the way. I had that. Thank you for reminding me.
the stuff on the 22nd.
Yes.
Let me find the list. What is on the 22nd specifically? Oh, Black Monday.
Well, they're breaking up those bundles.
Okay.
So we can buy the counter clean and the dish soap separately.
They said Monday the 22nd it's not gonna be Black Friday, it's pre-Black Friday. So basically it's gonna be like a sale, but it's not
Right.
Friday or Monday after Thanksgiving, it's before.
Okay, so
We're used to calling it Black Friday.
yeah, I love that they're breaking that up. But see, they have enough in stock for us that they're able to do that, to be able to get rid of them and offer that as a special for us. Okay, there's a Disney and Pixar up warmer that is so cute. It's if you want to see any of this, go back, look for the Facebook page called Dan Orchard. And the video, you can replay the video there, but you can just watch. And it's Dan and Lacey, they're all dressed up for Halloween, and they like showed all of this stuff. So if you want to see it ahead of time, that's where to go. But there's an up warmer and an adventure is out there bar. Oh, there, look how cute. Kaylin's gonna be the demonstrator here.
It is so
I don't know.
cute.
Do I need to talk for it to come up on the screen?
Oh, right, there it is. Oop. Okay, then there's the All Aglow warmer collection. That's the trees, right? There's a green one and a silver tin one and a white one that match like this one.
So those ones I wanted to clarify. Is it they come all three or are they individual?
Individual, but they are different sizes, so you can kind of mix and match and have like a collection of them, whichever colors you want. What color do you think is going to be most popular, you guys?
The white.
I
think white too, but some people who do like tin country stuff might go for that too, the tin. Then there's Bring Back My Buddy. Finally, we voted on this like when April or something, they said. And they finally have those ready. There's Hamish the Highland Cow, Oakley the Owl, and Tex the T-Rex. So these were previous buddies that we're bringing back, sort of like Bring Back My Bar. People begged and said, please, can we do this? So those are going to be this month. Then there is a mule. I was trying to remember the name of Thor's hammer. There's a Thor's hammer warmer. Is it?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Thank you. I couldn't remember it. Megan, I'm so glad you're on.
How do you spell that?
It's like MJ. If you Google Thor's hammer, it'll come up.
Kaylin, say something.
And here it is. Oh, did I mess it up? Oops, whoops.
She's flashing through all her pictures. You better take that phone down real fast.
They're all Halloween of my new grandbabies, so they weren't bad. Okay, here it is.
Say something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I said here it is. How come I'm not popping up?
Now it's good. Okay. Then there's a Beast Scentsy Buddy. They said they wanted that to come out back when we had the Mrs. Potts behind Kaylin. They wanted that back then, and it wasn't in time. He was really nice.
But it actually works in November because the 30th anniversary of Beauty and the Beast is this month.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
That's perfect. Okay, so then there's a child buddy.
What are they going to call him? Beast?
Just
Beast.
Beast Buddy. That's his name.
Because I Googled to see
Prince
if he actually
Adam.
had a name.
It's technically Prince Adam, but yes.
Not even that. I looked and it said, no, that's a myth.
It's not a
That's
myth.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is? Because they said online in several different other threads that, no, that's a myth.
I never.
No, it's a real thing.
Okay, well, we learned something. Then there's a child buddy clip, Grogu.
There he is.
He's cute. Then also the Beast Buddy, but then it's the last petal, the scent pack. Sorry, this person repeated it on this list that they made. And then they're going to bring back the last petal Scentsy bar with him. And then for December, they went ahead and they told us December, so we might as well chat about that. There's a Christmas with Disney warmer and a special bar. People who love Disney and Christmas stuff, they're going to geek out.
Are y'all ready? I love it.
It's so like old school, like we used to have a tape that we listened to in the car when I was little that was like that.
Did they give a date for that one?
I don't know.
There's no dates for anything.
No dates for anything.
I need it before I go to Disney, please.
There's a Skate the Day Away warmer. What is that?
That's
okay.
A big
limited collector's
oh.
item.
Oh yeah, it's
and
where
yeah.
the skaters are on a magnets and they spin around.
Yeah.
But it's
My
the numbered
ex-husband-
warmer like they do every Christmas.
So this is our limited edition warmer. And Amy, I feel like we ought to talk about the pricing and why it's more expensive, because we have a lot of new people that may not understand that.
Yeah. Do you want to explain it?
You can.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I will. It doesn't
it's
matter.
very limited. I think it said 20,000 are being made. They put a lot of, I think it's every year they tell the designers, like, go for it. All the things that you've thought about doing, but we've always told you no, because that would drive up the price point. We can't do that. They get to do that. And so this is like several different, like houses or, places in a little village. Plus the bottom where the skaters are, they demoed it, and the little skaters come off and they like magnetize on. And then when the warmer is on, that floor just moves. And so they're just skating. So this one doesn't have any music, but it does look very nice. They're hand painted. So the price will probably be.
They come with a matching Christmas ornament.
Oh yeah.
And they said that each warmer is, they can fit 2 of those limited warmers in a 12 warmer box.
It's
So
a big box.
Equivalent of 6 warmers, essentially.
I was shocked. That was a very good like visual explanation of that, wasn't it?
So if you're on here and you're a new consultant and you haven't been through a holiday season with us, just don't be afraid to share that warmer when we do find out how much it's going to be, because people will buy it. There are people that decorate for Christmas at no cost, and they're usually about $130.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this year's going to be, but
Yeah, you never know. People go for that. Then there's a Winterberry apple tea hand soap, counter clean, and dish soap, and a very snowy spruce hand soap, dish soap, and counter clean. And like in our holiday brochure, we've got like some Winterberry apple tea stuff, but then the counter clean and dish soap was the evergreen and grapefruit. So now there's even another couple of different scents. I'm so glad that they're getting on board with this, aren't you? With all the different scents for us to have in our cleaning, and I'm so excited. Dancing, and a dancing sugar plum soak hand cream and hand soap.
Oh, plus you don't have to buy it as a bundle. They're offering it individually.
All of these are too. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Because they've learned that we really want to have that. Okay, that's so exciting. And then let's see, first time ever Scentsy Fresh. Oh, Scentsy Fresh LTO in Snow-Kissed Cranberry and Jeweled Pomegranate. That's going to be nice. That's a fun thing that we haven't had yet before in like seasonal scents, So it's going to be so fun. And then this, yeah. So did I miss anything?
and then the the scents of the season.
I have one. You guys, have you gotten these? They're really like, how cute. This is so special. I like the bags. The bags are fine. They're cute, but this is like a step up. It looks so nice just to be able to like gift this in a box. There are 5. And so the way that they did it to make it even is there's like a little piece of like cardboard right there kind of propping these up. But this box smells so good. The scent, like all of them all together, smell delicious.
And they're only 25.
Yes.
That's a good bargain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so that's something that you could offer as like your Black Friday, Cyber Monday type thing.
So I realized that I had not pre-ordered my consultant packages because we're allowed to get 2 before anybody else. Consultant perks, right? So anyway, I realized I hadn't done that yesterday. And I went online and placed an individual order, attached it to a party. And because I'm within 50 miles of a distribution center, that $4 distribution, shipping price popped up. And I got an email today. My order was ready. I went and picked it up. Ordered it yesterday. I've got it in my hands today.
That's
And if
cool.
you guys haven't ordered that, you really should, because you can go ahead and make samples. And there's
Absolutely.
postcards floating around. So any orders that are going out right now, you should be putting those in there. And then the other thing is, if you make samples, follow up, because you're not going to get the orders if you don't follow up with them.
I agree. Be sure to follow up and use this as a time to talk about Scentsy Club, because they may get these samples and think, well, I don't like all of them. Wait, can they mix and match? They can't mix and match this time. Can we? You just don't get them in a box?
We got two
Normally you
last year.
can.
Yeah, you can.
The
Okay.
box
You won't
only
get it in
comes
the
if you
box.
get
Okay.
one of each.
Okay, if you want the box as the little package thing, yeah, then it's one of each. Okay, so never mind. But I'm still going to talk about Scentsy Club because it's an LTO, and it's just another excuse for me to remind them that that's an option. And if they love one of them, they should do it. I am glad they brought back what they bring back: Cookies for Santa and Wassail Wonderland. Is there another one? They didn't bring Blue Christmas, right? No. Okay. All right. We have 4 minutes. Any questions? I already have a winner for our giveaway. Well, somebody was talking. I did it. The random person is Arlana. Yeah.
Hey.
I'll be sending you something.
All right, I'm bringing back up my thing. I don't even have it because I'm entering my host rewards for her.
Oh, well, we can see
Lost you
you.
guys. I don't even know where you went now.
We can see you. So,
You see me scrambling on my screen.
guys, thanks for coming tonight. Thanks for joining us. If you missed part of it, if you hopped on late, I'll have the recording in our email, hopefully by the end of this week, if I can get some time to get that put together. So, and if you think of something else, or if you are working on your own project and you're coming up with this, you guys share that on your team's Facebook group. We want to see what you're working on. Your directors don't want to be the only one sharing ideas. Like, we want to know like what you're doing. And even if it's the same as what we just said, but it's like your version of it, please share it, because everybody will do things a little bit differently. And it's really fun to see all the different things that you come up with. So good luck. Let's do this. Do you guys know that our company is on track? We are pushing to hit $1 billion in sales from January all the way through the end of the year. We're like on track, but we can't slow down. We have to just keep going at the right pace. And we're like on track. And I think that's part of the reason why they just keep giving us all these specials and being willing to like break up all this stuff. That's the reason they are so well stocked, because they knew that we wanted to do this. Last year, we were so close. And the Superstar director was like, we want to push, but we didn't have the product last year. If you were around at this time last year, we were closing out parties, having to call people. Sorry, that bar's out. Sorry, that bar's out. Sorry, we can't get that warmer. What else can I get you? So this year's been amazing since he's done so well. Anyway, have a good night, you guys. Have a great month. And we will talk to you next month. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.